Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So welcome to my YouTube. Make sure that you've subscribed down below and hit that bell and you get notified immediately. Or welcome to my Facebook page. I truly do appreciate you all coming on here. And this is like I go live about 5 times a week, and I do appreciate the people that keep coming back time and time again. Anyways, and if you do watch on a replay, I truly do appreciate it. Welcome to my mystery challenge. My mystery challenges are a little bit different than the way I used to do them years ago, where I gave different measurements, but then I was just talking to other people and they said that they liked those better. So I don't know, we shall see what maybe I might revert back, do one way and one the other way. I don't know yet. We will see. In any event, welcome to my mystery challenge. This is where I pick 3 things that you probably have in your craft room, and then you can craft along with me or craft and post it to the group, and the link to the group is down below. The clues today are floral, heat embossing, oh my goodness, I see that I misspelled something wrong here, and twine. So I thought I'd use the new online exclusive. So let me just go on down to my desktop here, and that's the Charming Day. I was lucky when I was in Florida that I did get this stamp set. I love this this font where it's a mixed font and everything else. I like this. Thanks for being you. Happy birthday. Can't wait to see you soon again. Hey, you made my day. Anyways, it does have the corresponding dies that go along with it, that cut out these different florals that are there. And then there's other florals that it does cut out. Anyways, now I do have a very pesky little puppy that's down below, and I don't know what's gotten into her, but it's that wild and crazy time right now. So anyways, it should be interesting. I think she's going to be quite miffed tomorrow because she's going in for a puppy trim. So she's pretty scraggy. Anyways, so we are going to be using this. This is the beautiful designer series paper that goes along with this suite. I don't know if you noticed this, but this went with last month's paper pumpkin. This is one of my favorites, but look at these beautiful colors. This one's very pretty, where it's got a brown or maybe a pecan pie that's in there, and it's got some, I don't know, that makes me think of Petunia Pop, but I'm not sure, or Berry Burst. And then this one's just absolutely gorgeous. I haven't done anything with that one yet, and this is the one we're going to play with today. Now, here is the other side, and actually today I thought it'd be really interesting if we would use the other side of this, and we're going to use, originally was going to work with this one, but I'm going to use this side here just because it doesn't quite look, and you'll see what I mean by that. And then of course the twine is just amazing. This twine here is the braided twine. And we're going to play and tear it apart, pull it apart like I had shown you that we had done. Hello, Felicia. Yes. Well, thanks. I like the way I do it too. And plus it also helps me get a lot of different cards done that I need to get done. You don't have this, you're not sure why. Well, it was on the pre-order, which you probably, but it's still time, right? All right, so I have, and this is a real stretch for me, is to use any kind of an orange. Now this is Timid Tiger. I wasn't sure if this was like a Cajun Craze that was in this. Oh my goodness, what have I got here? Do I not have the proper designer series paper? Here we go. Originally what I was going to do was I was going to use the, this is the Petal Pink, and this is the Timid Tiger. And what I originally wanted to do was to do something that was separated like this. Well, actually, it would have been more separated like this. But then when I wanted to do an image on it, it didn't quite work. So I thought, well, what I can do is I can turn around and let's use the back side of it. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to come in and I'm going to use the back side of this part. And I don't know if it's Cajun Craze. I'm really, let me grab a Cajun Craze and let's take a look at it. No, maybe the Cajun Craze is a little too dark, but I really think there's Cajun, yeah, I still think there's Cajun Craze in this particular one. But you know what? For this purpose, we're going to use the Timid Tagger. All right, so like I say, I'm going to use this side. This is Mossy Meadow, and I thought this would look quite nice with the type of flower that I'm going to do. I'm going to stamp this flower here. And there we go. We have a piece that's here. And I am just going to, I've learned one thing with this puppy is that what I need to do as soon as I drop something is I have to pick it up. I can't wait until after the video because she'll get into it. All right, so I'm going to use my Memento ink. I don't know if you saw this where I did this. I took a white craft ink. It comes uninked, and I went and re-inked it with Memento. And you'll see how well it covers it. It just is amazing how it gets covered. You know how you used to struggle to get a really good dark stamp. So this way I will do it. Hello, Mary Jo. Now I gotta see. So far I've got people from YouTube, not from Facebook. So, all right. So see how nice and dark that actually stamps, and that's why I like doing it this way with the Memento ink refill on there. All right, so because I'm going to be coloring this, I want to make sure that I have actually cut this out first. There's nothing worse than cutting out an image, coloring an image and then turning around, and if it's not if it slipped while you were cutting it, then you got to start all over coloring it. So I'm going to go ahead first, and let's go and get this good and inked. Now I'm using the Post-it notes to keep it in place. And let's bring in our mini cut and emboss. Yeah, my puppy, hello, Alexina, is that how you say it? From Nova Scotia. Wow, great. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. That's quite late there. It's 4 hours difference, or is it 3 hours difference? No, it would be 4 hours, wouldn't it? Because it's maritime time. And hello, Kay. All right, so I'm just using my mini cut and emboss. And it's going to squeak and it's going to do whatever, but I'm just going to cut it out. And then let's just put this over here. All right. Okay. So we have this like this. And I'll just take this off. Put this back into my... Just put that onto my stand there, and I'll just put this die back in here. Yeah, so, and I've gone ahead and I've actually I don't know, I've cut out this die from there as well. And this is one of these leaf dies, and I think that'll look quite nice behind. All right, so then I wanted to come in and color this. So I want to make sure I've got some coloring underneath it. So I'm going to come in, and I think I've colored something similar to this the other day. I'm coming in with my light petal pink. I'm just going to get that in there. And then I'm going to come in with my light Timid Tagger. We'll just go in, and I'm just going to put this down. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. Yes. Nice. Thanks. Well, I really do appreciate everybody that watches me. So I'm just coming in using the lines that Stampin' Up's got. And this, like I say, is a Timid Tagger. And I still think that it has Cajun Craze in it. So I'm going to come in with the light Cajun Craze. Hello, Trudy. Let's just put a tiny bit in there, not a lot. And then we're going to come back in with our petal pink and we'll just blend that up. And when I put it next to that you see how that kind of matches up with that as well. All right. That's quite dark, that little one, but you know what? I think it'll still be okay. And then on the leaves, I'm going to come in with my light Old Olive. And I am not one that I have to color every single thing. I don't have to color it in. I find you get more definition, and I've said this, I know, quite a few times, that you get more from it when you don't color all of it. More definition, especially on leaves, I find. And then we'll also use some light mossy meadow on there as well. And of course we could come in and we could also turn around and use some Wink of Stella on here, which we just might. So just a bit here. So yeah, this is such a pretty set. I am really, really enjoying it. I believe Your Creativity Awaits is using this for next month. Yes. So it's such a pretty set. And just come in. And that's just getting that colored in. So there it is, colored. And I guess I probably should have stamped this on the smaller one as well, the smaller flower. So let's just go ahead and do that right now. We might as well get that done. And I'm coming in again with the Memento. I do like how it there on the corner. And again, we're going to do the same coloring on there with the petal pink, some light Timid Tagger. It's such a pretty orange. It's got quite a bit of white in it. And then we're going to do the Cajun Craze on there as well. So I would love to see what you've done with these clues. And the clues, like I say, they're just being florals, twine, and a heat embossing. Of course, the heat embossing is probably one of the easiest things for me to use, but I'm going to try something a little different tonight. I know I've shown it. Just come back in and do some of that. There we go. And then we can go ahead and put that right onto. I'm just going to put these away. Just put that right into the inside of my petal pink. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. This piece is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and that's just for the inside piece. Now, a lot of people have asked me, why do I go? My favorite size is actually 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Hello, Pam. And I really like. Whoops! Look at that. It just moved on me. If I'm doing 3 layers on a card, Usually I will do a 4" by 5 1/4, which this Timid Tiger is. Then I would do the inside the same size. So hopefully that. So we're just going to put that on there. Whoops, let's move that up a little bit. You know, you made my day. Hey, you made my day. Well, I think thanks for being you. Now, like I say, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to use this side here. And I thought I'd I'd bring in the petal pink. Now, this is the second smallest stylish shape. This piece is 5 inches by 2 and, let me just come in and measure that, 2 1/4. This will be on my blog in just over 2 weeks' time with all the measurements, and the video will be connected with it as well. Let's just put that there. Now, if I wanted to, I could have put this on the other side. Would we want to? Let's see. No, I think we're just going to leave it. Well, that's not bad. There was a reason why I was going to do it that much of a, it would have been better. And this will go on here. Now, I don't mind that. No, I think I'll leave it more with that. So then what I wanted to do was, my other part is this twine. So this is the braided trim or twine that goes with this particular suite. And I just wanted to get some of that on here. Let's take that part a little bit more. Now, what you can do is you can come in with take your pick and pull it apart like this. I'm going to do it a little bit more and then we can give it a haircut afterwards. So I'm just going to come in and let's just put that across there with some tear and tape. I think I might just put a double amount on there. So hopefully that doesn't show behind on there. And we'll just trim that down. And then that'll just be every which way, right? But I'm going to come in and we're going to trim that off. But this, like I say, is going to go on here like so. But then I also wanted to stick this part here. So I'm just going to come in and I'm just going to get this so that it comes up a little bit there. Now, anybody that's tried it, glue does not work with tear and tape. So I'm just using some tear and tape on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with dimensionals. And you can see that's just going to add just a little bit right there. So let's put some dimensionals on here. Hello, Lynn. Good morning from Australia, you bet. So we've got good evening in Nova Scotia. We've got in the Maritimes, middle of the night for my friends over in the UK and Europe. And morning, about, let's see, about 7 o'clock in the morning, is it, Lynn? Down in Australia. Mind you, it depends on what part of Australia you're from, so. I think this will go this way. My kids are over in Europe, and oh, they're in Italy right now, and oh, the temperatures. There we go. So that's just going to go there. Let's spread that out just a little bit. And you know what? I don't even think I have to really trim that. Now I have this piece here, and I thought this Thanks for Being You would be really good here. So let me just get that out. I'm going to put that onto a block. Now I'm going to do something that I want to heat emboss this, and I could do it in gold, but I really think that it would look a lot better in Mossy Meadow. So I'm going to come in with my embossing buddy. I'm coming in with my Mossy Meadow. I hope it's good and inked up. And because it's this type of a ink pad, the foam ones, this will work better. So I've got that. Now what I want to do is I want to bring in my clear embossing powder, have that ready for us to work with. So, whoops. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so just there towards the bottom. There we go. I'm just going to stick that in the clear embossing powder. Whoa. Whoop. Hopefully that didn't ruin that. And then we're going to heat set that. So then what you'll see with this heat embossing is that it picks up the green color, and you can have as many colors of embossing by using the clear embossing powder. 8:20 a.m. Oh, you're on the central coast of New South Wales. Okay. All right. All right. Then you see how that's embossed, and that's embossed with Mossy Meadow. So we're going to put this down here like so. So I'm just going to stick that right on there. I just love the fact I have friends from all over the world. So we can have that. You know what? I think it's going to go there, and we're going to use some dimensionals on there as well. Now, a lot of times when you like the gems that go with this particular suite, one, I don't think I ordered them. I don't know how I did that, or I've misplaced them, and they're not the right colors. So I am going to use the gems from the Painted Pears, or the Painterly Pears. Is that what it's called, the suite? So that's just going to go there. I am not an orange person, but I'm kind of liking that. Now these are the shimmer gems, and I think these Mossy Meadow would go really well with this. So I'm going to come in, and that's one there. And you know what? I think what I can do is, let me just get that there. Let me just move this. There we go. And then, so we've got the embossing, we've got the twine, and we've got the florals, and then the inside of the card as well. So I hope you like that. That's the mystery challenge. Go and do something and do a card with florals, with twine, and with embossing, and post it on my group. I'd really appreciate it. And then, yeah, and let other people see your beautiful work as well. You know, I am not, but this is one orange I really don't mind. I really do not mind this Timid Tiger. I think because it has so much white in it. If you stamp with Versamark and then green or any other color with clear embossing powder, and you don't have to rush, you're right. But that means that you have to use a stamp positioner. And this works okay with me. I had it done. It didn't take that much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anyways, it does. It works really well with the embossing. So I think, yeah, I'm happy with that card. It turned out better than what I thought it would. So there you go. If you did like that, give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate it. Remember, if you live in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. I am using this for a card class that is at the end of July, and is it Your Creativity Awaits? Or are we doing this for the monthly club? I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm doing this, no positioner. Oh, you can do it over top? Well, you're a better person than I am. But I still would use my my Stamparatus is what I would still use. You'd never think of adding green with orange. Oh, well, like I say, it's unreal. See, I've got lots of orange people that are not orange people. Like I say, you can use orange and petal pink together. All right, I will be live tomorrow at 4:15 Pacific time with my Now What series. I hope I can find what I wanted to do. I'm really hoping I can find it. If not, I have to wait till they do come back in. Thanks. Now, 4:15 Pacific time. And remember to crate because it's great for the soul. Also, if you are wanting to be a part of the BOGO sale, this is available in Canada only, unfortunately. I do have a BOGO sale going on July the 26th, so early bird shoppers can, if you shop now, you can also qualify for an early bird draw. All right, you guys, like I say, remember to crate because it's great for the soul. And we will see you tomorrow, 4:15 Pacific. Bye for now.